Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Welcome back, guys. Can you believe it has been 3 months already? This is the fastest 3 months I think that I've ever experienced. And it's probably because, you know, losing weight has been like super exciting. And as of today, I am down 39.6 pounds. So let's round up and say 40 pounds for good measure. For those of you who don't know, I started my Zepbound journey on February 24th of this year. And as of today, and what is today's date exactly? Hold on, let me check. Today's date is the 21st of May. So I have 39.6 pounds down, guys. So yeah, it's a good thing, fantastic, super excited. You know, I've learned a lot over the past 90 days about myself and what I want the rest of my life to look like, you know, health-wise, and how I'm going to make sure that that happens. You know, it's been really eye-opening for me. And that might sound ridiculous, you know, in just 3 months, how can you learn so much? But stay with me for a minute. In the past, I have been on several weight loss journeys, but during those journeys, I was always, you know, battling with craving demons, constant food noise, and just, you know, an overall hunger misery. My thoughts were always consumed with what I could be eating, what someone else was eating. I wanted to enjoy good foods and desserts too, and I was angry about that. You know, I'd be downright angry when someone else was enjoying something and I was stuck with some salad or something I was eating, you know. So, but Zepbound has taken all of that away. You know, my son cooks all the time and he's always going out to get something to eat. And you know what? It doesn't bother me. Not at all. I mean, it smells good. The food looks good, but I'm really indifferent to it. So that gives me time to kind of reflect, since all of that time and space that I was using to obsess over food is no longer there. So with all of that extra noise gone, I've had some time to really reflect. What is my future gonna look like? You know, because Zepbound is not, I'm not gonna be on Zepbound forever. It's not a forever tool. It's just in the meantime tool. So I've been really thinking hard about this. And a part of that, like we always talk about, of course, is eating habits. But what am I going to do differently? And one I want to do differently is, I know having healthy food options is a must-have for me. And I've been having, you know, a good time doing that because, you know, without having several options to choose from, then, you know, the boredom factor kicks in. So number one, what am I going to do for future success? Have healthy food options. Number two, cooking has always been therapeutic for me. So in learning how to cook all of these new, healthy, protein-heavy recipes, that kind of takes the place of the baking that I would love to do and just cooking overall. Anytime I was upset about something, I wanted to go and start some kind of a meal because that whole process made me feel good overall. If I was angry or upset about something, it all went away when I started cooking. So keep that therapeutic process available, but just cooking healthier options. Number 3 is what I learned is, you know, the old saying, what is it? Let me think here. A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. It's not worth it. Number 3 is, it's not worth it. That small little moment of flavor pleasure is just not worth it. The end result is far worse for just that little moment. So that's the number 3 thing I've learned. It's just not worth it. And number 4, I've come to the conclusion that I want to be more kind and patient with myself. And that means being conscious about what I put into my body, mind, and spirit. As you guys, if you guys saw my last week's post, I kind of talked a little bit about that. So I want to be kinder to myself. That is my number 4, and probably should have been number 1 by list of priority. But that's an important one. And number 5 is looking good on the outside really does have an effect of how you feel on the inside. You know, everybody always says, you look good, you feel good. And there is it's very much truth to that. In my loss of 40 pounds, it has made a huge difference in not only how I feel, but how I look and how people look at me. You know, the interesting part about that, I'm going to get off topic here for a minute, is when you look good on the outside, the society treats you different. You know, when you're overweight, fat, sloppy, you know, whatever the case is, people kind of look down on you, you know? I'm noticing all kind of smiles and looks and waves and stuff. So it's quite interesting. When you're overweight, you're kind of invisible to the public at large. And that really sucks, you know? What about for people who just have some kind of an issue? But anyhow, so, you know, really quick, I wanted to share with you guys, when I took my shot this week, I took it in the back of my arm. I don't know if you guys could see that, but do you see that big, huge rat mark? It was so irritated. As soon as I took the shot, this has never happened before, but as soon as I took the shot, it was really, really sore. And then it was itchy, really itchy, like a mosquito bite or something. And then it's like the red mark is like this round. So it just itches, you know, it itches. So that was weird. That's never happened to me before. Has that ever happened to you guys when you took your injection? Did it like irritate the site? This is new for me. So anyway, and as far as side effects, as you guys know, I have been extremely lucky. I haven't had any side effects that are notable outside of the ones that I've already spoken about, those small, you know, minimal side effects that we've talked about in past videos. But no, not really anything at all. So 3 months down, guys, 3 months down. I hope I can lose another 40 pounds over the next 3 to 4 months. But of course, I'll bring you guys in along the way. And that's all I have for you guys this week. How are you guys doing on your GLP-1 journeys? Have you learned or experienced anything new? Just let us know, you know. I mean, like I said, I've learned so much from you guys. So let me know if there's anything that, you know, you found notable over the past month or so, or just in your journey in general. So thanks for watching again, guys. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty,